He just figured it out. Is he gonna die now? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, and today I'm going to be reacting to Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 15, After Yule. So last episode, Askeladd and his crew had to go through the mountains in order to get to their destination a bit quicker and easier, and they ran into like a small village on the way, and unfortunately, Askeladd slaughtered them completely, and took all their food. But he missed one person, which was this girl that they were focusing a lot on last episode. So I wonder for this episode if we're going to focus on her again, and maybe she's going to try and get her revenge or something, or track down Askeladd and his crew and try to, like, you know, be like, yo, you just killed my family and my entire village, what the fuck? Or if we're just gonna go carry on with Askeladd's crew. They're putting a lot of emphasis on this girl, so let's see what it's about. If you guys are enjoying my Vinland Saga series so far and you guys want to see all these uncut reactions early, make sure to check out my Patreon, the link will be in the description. Without further ado, it's gonna be Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 15, After Yule. Let's go. Hey everyone, just want to give a special thanks and a shout out to my Patreons for supporting me. Over on my Patreon, you'll gain early access to all of my uncut reactions on top of other perks. Check out my Patreon, the link is in the description.
You're saying my son Canute is dead?
No, but we lost track of him. It appears that he's gone missing. Ragnar's forces attempted to rescue His Highness, crossing blades.
So they don't know he's with Askeladd.
During all the chaos, the prince disappeared without a trace.
I see.
Damn, he got a lot of scars.
And it's possible he and his escort are still surrounded by Thorkell's men.
Yes, sire. However, after 2 days' time, there was still no sign whatsoever of him among the enemy forces.
Perhaps he is alive then, awaiting our rescue.
Okay.
But even if we were to send help, it would have to wait until the spring.
My thoughts are with you, my lord. Your grief must be immeasurable.
If he had had the talent, if Canute could have proven himself more capable than his older brother Harold, then this never would have happened. He wouldn't have gone missing in the first place.
So, since we're starting off with this, I'm assuming we're gonna focus more on Prince Canute and seeing if they're gonna find him, because they don't know he's with Askeladd's crew. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see him do something.
Oh, the snow is falling, which means that soon the war will end. Now, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, not having the prince anymore is a huge loss for us.
Well, you are the one who handed them over.
Yeah, you was supposed to, you gave him
He may have
up.
been a pitiful coward, but he could have been fairly useful if we'd held on to him. With him around, we might have been able to start a dynasty of our own.
Oh, this is a big man, you gotta eat a
If
lot.
I'd known I was going to lose the prince for good, I would have given him to the English instead. What are you laughing at?
You really are a troublemaker, you know that? Just as soon as the fire is getting low, you're determined to find another spark.
Of course I am, you bastard! Why wouldn't I? Are we not warriors? A warrior can only be one on the battlefield.
I have bad news. At least a bad rumor, anyway.
What?
They're holding a Witnagemot in Wessex soon. Supposedly, they'll be naming King Sweyn as the Brett Walda.
But that would mean they're surrendering!
Indeed. Denmark is swallowing England whole. The nobles want this war to end, even at the cost of their throne.
Oh, my worst nightmare is coming true. Why does this always happen?
What'll you do? Try to attack King Sweyn's army only to be crushed?
Idiot! As much as I love a good fight, there's nothing I hate more than a loss. When I'm fighting, I expect to win.
Notice anything out
Bro,
of the
this
ordinary?
guy.
Aside from this damnable cold, you mean? The snow absorbs sound. Even for me, that makes it difficult to hear much of anything.
Jeez.
Still better than scattering guards around. We can avoid giving away our position.
That's so. Then what are you going to do about those three? Nobody would ever mistake them for farmers.
Father. The monk and the prince? Keep an ear on them, too.
It's the same as always. Forgive us. Must they ask that each time something happens, as if whatever it is were their fault?
I mean, that's how it works, I think.
Dear Lord on high, O Father who art in heaven, please gather the souls of those who lie here and bring them to sit by your side.
Is this really the time to be praying for strangers? Idiots.
Well, I mean, they did die for no reason. I get why Askeladd killed him, but at the same time...
Father, give me a sign. Tell me my voice is indeed reaching you. Because, dear Lord, I do not see your love. And so I begin to doubt it.
That's enough!
Wow. His faith is shaken. Shaken. Whatever it is.
How dare you? You doubt the love of God?
It's not uncommon for your faith to be shaken when something really bad happens.
How can you call yourself a Christian? Fear the Lord! We must never doubt the love of our Heavenly Father!
Wait, please!
Damn, they really cleaned him out.
Are you sure?
Yes, that's what the messenger told us. They've made themselves comfortable at a village near the source of the River Severn. The message came from the lord of the region asking for reinforcements.
Oh shit.
According to the story of one of the survivors, they number 100 or 200
There she
soldiers.
is.
The
Ah.
other villages in the area have already sent their best men to help. But Thorkell the Tall's military
Shit,
prowess
I didn't
could
think
aid
about
them
that, of
further.
her going to
I
Thorkell.
think
Not much to think about. How many Danish troops of that size would be
shit.
all on their own in enemy territory during the dead of winter?
Yeah, they know where they are
They've
now.
traveled by sea, but they're headed to Gainsborough over land. And now they've been snowed in and forced to set up camp.
There's no one else it could be.
Oh shit. Is he gonna start something now?
Thorfinn and Prince Canute.
Oh shit.
Right then, wake everybody up! Prepare to march!
yes, sir.
Before we go, one more thing.
Yes?
We'll need food prepared for the journey. And with 500 men, 5 days should be enough.
No,
5 days of food?
that's all their food.
Now the fun begins. It's finally getting interesting. And if we play it right, we might get lucky. Then we can enjoy this war a bit longer.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit, like I did not think that she was gonna go to Thorkell or find someone else. Because I definitely know they weren't gonna just like drop her character. She was gonna do at least something about like her village being slaughtered. I thought it was that she was gonna track them herself, and I knew she wasn't gonna like take them all on, obviously. But at least like, you know, follow up with them at least, you know? But damn, she went to Thorkell and now Thorkell knows where they are. So I'm wondering, I doubt it'll happen in this episode. I feel like this episode or the rest of it will be like a setup episode, but maybe next episode we're gonna see Thorkell catch up to Askeladd's crew and maybe try to take the prince back, and then Thorfinn is gonna try and stop him.
How many of them?
Can't tell. 50, maybe 100. They're extending their line along the
Bro.
forest to the east of us.
That's what I thought it was, but
Caught
I was
on
like,
more quickly than expected. You think one of the villagers escaped?
It's hard to say. There's nothing to be done if they've found us. We need to leave while we still have the chance. All right, now hurry it up.
Yes, sir.
Thorkell may have a bit
Bjorn,
more of a
Get
personal
those savages ready to do
reason.
battle. Go and capture their leader. I want to know how they found us.
Understood.
The girl.
Oh, wait a minute, Bjorn. One more thing. This is our chance. Let's take care of the other problem.
They're here?
What's the other problem?
This isn't looking good. We'll be fine.
English soldiers are as soft as they come.
I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about Askeladd's luck.
What do you mean?
There was the snow, and now this. First time I can remember his plans got completely ruined twice in a row.
Uh-oh. That's not good. For Askeladd, at least. Oh, is that the problem?
That's a tasty-looking rabbit you've got there. Did you catch it yourself, Thorfinn?
No.
You Are you eating alone? Do you plan on roasting it by itself?
Yeah.
What's it matter to you?
It's not healthy to eat nothing but meat. Make it a stew with vegetables. For such a simple recipe, this is quite tasty.
Okay,
Thanks
you
to
can
the
cook.
meat. The salted kind gets tiring. It's a nice change.
At least you can cook. At least you can do
What's
something.
wrong? You should eat. It is your rabbit.
Is it really good? Like his mom's cooking? Yeah.
I told you it was good.
When I was little, I once cooked a cod. I liked how it turned out, so I tried to present it to my father.
Oh, he shut it down? Oh. Oh shit, what did he do?
Without taking a bite, His
Damn.
Majesty flew into a rage and scolded me. He said the son of a king mustn't lower himself to slave duties.
Wow.
And since then, I'm forbidden from cooking anything else. Because a prince has no need for such skills.
Ragnar!
Oh, he heard it. Wow.
Idiot! I'm only the messenger!
What is it? What's going on then?
The English have found us. Our forces engaged them in the forest just to the east.
They what?
Our numbers are greater than theirs for now, but we have to be careful.
How could this have happened? We've only been hiding in this village 10 days. How'd they find us?
That's a long
How
time.
in the hell would I know?
This is a disaster. All those innocent people were slaughtered for nothing.
I wonder what's gonna happen if they find
In any
out
case,
it was a girl.
just as soon as we finish them off, we'll be leaving here. Get ready.
I knew it. This is why I said we should have retreated to Wales
No,
ages.
our plan is to march to Derby now.
After everything that's happened, we're going further into enemy territory? I want to talk to Askeladd. Now bring him here.
He's busy commanding the men at the front line. So if you really want to talk to him, then you'll have to go meet him there. We can escort you.
Unbelievable! All of you are just as bad as your leader. You have no manners. He doesn't know how to recognize when his luck's run out. He calls himself a Norse warrior. I swear on my sword, Askeladd will learn the cost of his foolishness today.
I feel like this was done on purpose to lure him away from the prince.
Hey! The sound of the battle is
Exactly.
coming from that way.
Yeah, because when they said like, "Oh, I'll escort you," I'd be like, that's a little suspicious. And plus, I don't recognize these men at all. So what I think is going on is that they are luring him away from the prince because they did, like, Thorkell did mention, like, you know, Thorfinn and the prince, and they didn't mention this guy. So I'm assuming these two men are actually for Thorkell, and they're luring him away. So the prince is alone with Thorfinn, and then Thorkell is gonna try and move into the prince and like try and take him and face off with Thorfinn again. And I think we're gonna leave off with those three face to face, because to be honest, like, you just got news that, hey, we're under attack, or our group is under attack, and your first thing is to, like, you know, talk to Askeladd and abandon the prince? Like, what? If anything, you would want to stick around him to protect him or something, or keep an eye on him, not just leave, you know? I find that a little bit suspicious.
You finally picked up on that? You're a quick one, aren't you?
No, not really.
How dare you?
He just figured it out. Is he gonna die now? They shoot him? Wow! Wow! Oh shit!
Try not to take this personally, Conehead.
Conehead.
We're only following Askeladd's orders.
It's not Askeladd. Oh wait, maybe it is Askeladd actually. Because he did say take care of the problem, so... Okay, maybe it... I'm right about everything except for that.
Wanna fight? It won't matter to us one way or the other.
So yeah, it's not Thorkell's men, it's Askeladd's men. He was annoying, low-key. Like, this guy. He's doing his job, but still.
I need to speak to Askeladd. It's something very important.
You can share your last will and testament with me. All ears.
Call for Askeladd now. He needs to know something about His Highness. I must tell him myself. Quickly!
What is
I'm
it?
right here. What is it?
Oh. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, it was Askeladd's plan. Oh shit. Didn't see that one coming.
Or do we need to speak privately?
I want you to swear in the name of your gods. Swear to me, whatever happens with the war, after I'm gone, Prince Canute will be protected, no matter the cost.
I swear I will protect His Highness Prince Canute.
Okay.
Ragnar the warrior won't die in vain.
Okay.
Are you satisfied?
I'm filled with regret, knowing I must entrust His Highness to you. Right now, the courtiers of Yelling are fighting over who'll be the next king. They've already split into two factions. One believes His Highness Prince Canute deserves to inherit the throne. The other thinks it should be his older brother, Harold. And it matters not to them what either of the princes desire. They thirst for power. All of them are self-interested traitors. And His Majesty the King fears that Denmark will be split in two because of it. In his heart, I believe he made a decision long ago.
Okay.
It was his desire to have one of the princes killed.
King Sweyn would murder his own son?
I don't doubt it.
Death in battle was the only reason His Highness was ever brought to the front.
Yeah.
Why else would His Majesty leave him in London? Prince Canute has only one true enemy, which is his own father, His Majesty King Sweyn.
He's just watching him. Yeah, wow. And he's done.
This changes things. It's too bad you didn't tell me about this a little sooner.
Aww.
We can cook some fowl together. I'm sure His Majesty will be so happy.
Yep. There he goes. Damn. Okay. Askeladd really did that. Alrighty, and that was Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 15. Okay, so I was actually wrong about, like, who was trying to kill him. I do know that Askeladd said get rid of the problem, but I didn't put that together. It seemed more like, you know, Thorkell was the one behind killing him. But I was right about, like, you know, pretty much everything else. But now, since Thorkell knows where they are, I wonder if Thorkell is going to go after them. But I also wonder what Askeladd's plan is now that he knows, like, you know, the prince's deal, basically. And that really doesn't surprise me about the king. He really, like, you know, gave me, like, you know, that vibe that he really didn't give a fuck about the prince. Because, okay, let's think about it. He knows his son, at least I would think he does. He knows his son that he doesn't really have like a whole lot of battle experience, no leadership skills, can't really speak for himself, and he thought to himself, let's put him in the front of the line of war. And then when he got the news that he was lost, he's like, oh yeah, we want to find him, but I feel like it's not for the reason that you would want to be. It's not for the caring reason, it's for something else that's, like, you know, not really that. I'm really curious to see what his brother is like, because from what I've seen, like how he looks more of, like, you know, that prince vibe, you know? He's a leader, he knows how to command his men in battle, he knows how to fight, you know, those things. So I wonder if we're gonna eventually get like a face-off between those two for the throne. Maybe not like exactly like a duel, but at least like to see who's going to win it. Like, I don't know how. But I wonder what Askeladd's plan is now that Thorkell is on the way. So for next episode, I'm assuming we're gonna see possibly the fight between Thorkell's men and Askeladd's men, or like we're gonna get more background on the prince and the king and what their deal is, but we'll see. If you guys are enjoying my Vinland Saga series so far and you guys want to see all these uncut reactions early, make sure to check out my Patreon, the link will be in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future reactions. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.